Morning, good morning. It's Iggy. Um, by the time this uploads, might be the afternoon. So either good afternoon or good morning. Um, all right, guys. I just want to touch base on something real quick. I think I might have started this and come off wrong. Um, Not that anyone had said anything to me, but I just wanted to help people get a better understanding of who I am. My name is Iggy. Real name is Greg. Uh, but I've been called Iggy for my entire life since I was a little kid. I took after my dad's name. My dad's Big Ig. I'm Little Ig. Rest in peace to my pops. Um, I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. As you see, huge Steeler fan. Love football. Love sports. Played it my whole life. Although it's a distraction to some people, which I think they're the distraction. Anyway, it's a hobby. Sports are hobbies. Anyway, from Pittsburgh, name Iggy, man. 30 years old. Uh, Been through some stuff in my life. It ain't all been all fun and games. It ain't been all happy. It ain't been all good. Been through a lot of bad. Been through a lot of negative. But I'm on a different road in life. I'm trying to stay positive. I like positive vibes. I like good energy. Bad energy, I subtract from my life, and I want nothing to do with. Because I try to stay positive. I believe positive thoughts breed positive results. So if you think positive, you get positive in return. Um, and anytime I think bad, something bad happens. So I tend to try to stay away from thinking bad and think positive. Um, yeah. I'm an ex-convict. I'm an ex-felon. Big deal. I've been in the penitentiary. I've been in the county jails. I've been in different jails in different states. Um, I've been involved in criminal my entire life. I mean, I was kind of born into this shit. Uh, my mom's a drug addict. My mom had brought me and my sisters into a life of crime. Stealing to eat as kids and stuff like that. And it just led me down the wrong path in life. And it took a lot for me to change. For me to say, hey, I don't want to live like that. The only getaway I ever really had was sports. That's the only time I was doing something good. Um, but that is my past. Everyone has a past. I'm not here. I don't judge people besides people like JONEXARMY because he's a clown. He's extorting old people and disabled people. And I do not like people who prey on the weak. I think that's a weak man. He's weak in the I think he's a clown for that, to be honest with you. But anyway, other than that, I ain't judgmental. You know what I mean? I have a family of drug addicts. I'm not, like there's not really much that could push me away. I could care less if you wanna not like me, dislike me, comment. None of that's gonna bother me. If you do like what you hear, please support my channel, subscribe, share, press like. If you don't like it, press dislike. It's fine with me. Um, uh, I'm coming into this as a way to stay out of streets and as a way to do something positive. I'm gonna be having two channels. A channel that focuses on exposing JONEXARMY, and then I'm gonna have a channel of prison prepping and people that are getting ready to go to trial, people that are getting ready to go to court, getting ready to go to jail. I'm gonna get you ready. I'm gonna get you ready for all that. I'm gonna tell you from how to make a clothesline to hang your clothes when you wash them, to how to cook a cheat sheet, to how to survive in the penitentiary. I'm going to tell you all that. This is where you're going to get the best info right here. The truth, the real, how it comes. Now, state to state varies. I'm from Pennsylvania. It's much different in here. Prison is different than in every state. But I am experienced in multiple states. So, that is where I can give you a different outlook than certain individuals that only been to one jail, one city, one state. Anyway, I'm really not into competing. I compete with myself. Um, and then I have another establishment, a focus, a task at hand to expose JONEXARMY, the man on YouTube that scares people into giving them money. This man is a fraud. this man is not who people think he is. And so my other objective is with that channel is to expose. Now, Iggy number MB5679. It's one channel. Second channel is DOC MB5679. Maybe I'll just put links in the thing. I don't know. I'm new to this. Trying to learn as I go. But see, I don't have anything. I'm just going off the top of my head. That's really a scoop about it, about myself. Now, what I'm gonna do, oh yeah, let me touch base on something. I'm gonna actually upload this video onto both, so people on each channel that I do have a couple subscribers on each channel can understand what I'm doing with each channel, and my objective. I'm really could talk about anything for real, because I've been through so much. I can talk about the good stuff, I can talk about the bad stuff, I can talk about conspiracy theories, I can talk about football, I can talk about crimes, I can talk about it. So that's really what I'm putting my channel on. I know you're supposed to focus on one thing, but I'm not. I'm going to focus on everything and talk about everything and anything that I can relate to, that I can have experience with. That's what I'm talking about on my channel. I'm not just going to stay on one thing all the time. I'm going to switch it up. I'm not going to be going everywhere, but I'm going to be going back and forth with certain things. I'm sorry if you don't like that. If you can, comment, give me ideas, give me suggestions. I'm trying to grow this thing. I'm starting from the ground up. I'm starting with my phone as my camera. I'm gonna look back on this video in a year and be like, I bet I can just see it now, because when my mind set to something, that's what I'm gonna do. And I already know I'm gonna get subscribers. I believe in it. I know people are gonna see the realness. People want something real. People want someone that's genuine, someone that's sincere. And if I can get myself out there, that's what they're gonna come for. Anyway, after this video, I'm gonna start another video about some prison stuff. The funniest thing I've ever seen in jail. The 3 funniest things. Now, right now, I want to touch base on JONEXARMY real quick. One of my subscribers, Radical Light, what's up, man? Pointed out to me that JONEXARMY actually didn't delete his videos. He marked them as private. And I actually heard this last night when I was listening to another dude, Servian something. JONEXARMY had come at dude, and he said that he was going to report him because JONEXARMY said he was going to report dude. I can't remember his name. Servian dude. He's trying to expose John, and he said he was going to expose him because he kept stealing clips of JONEXARMY's videos. So that's why JONEXARMY put his stuff private. I guess he didn't delete them, he put them private. If that's what it is, and that's what it is, still we can't see them anymore. So I can't tell you guys to go back and look at the patterns of inconsistency, contradictions, lies that he told you, and how he says one thing in a million different ways. He's saying the same thing in a million different ways. He's just putting a spin on it so he can keep collecting money on the same exact thing. Okay, now he puts them private. Here's another thing with JONEXARMY. You say you're a convict, dude. You tell me you are a convict, but you talk about telling on somebody on YouTube. Dude, you are threatening to report people on YouTube. I know you tell in the streets. If you're going to tell on YouTube, you're definitely told in the streets. Come on, man. Don't do that, man. What's wrong with dude, man? Come on. Anyway, man, he's talking about he's an S-Comp, man. He's a snitch. He's a snitch, man. Anyway, they're more private, so my bad. He didn't delete them. Whatever. Point being is the same. They are not there for people to see. Okay. I just want to touch base because it's something I said that I was wrong about. I admit it. Alright, so I'm not gonna keep you long. My name Iggy. Comment what you like, man. Like I said, give me suggestions, whatever. I'm about to do 2 more videos right now for this football starts today. Happy Sunday. I think the main thing people need to do if they're prepping for something bad to happen in our country is to stick together. If we stick together, you know what I mean, united we stand, divided we fall. You know what I mean? Another thing is to know your enemies before you hate them. Okay? Understand your enemy before you hate them. Okay? Um, do not drain your bank accounts by sending money to JONEXARMY, because you can use that money. Use that money now. Use that money when if shit happens and they close your banks. Whatever. Keep cash on deck, man. That's all I can say, man. You know, like, our money means the most in the world. Okay, so they're talking about it's paper. It's like, all right, well, right now it is the biggest. It's the most. It's the highest paid currency. Like, no currency is worth more than our currency. Um, you know, sticking together and believing is really all you can do. If the grid fields EMP hits, anything happens, we can't control that. Okay, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. There is nothing we can do. There's nothing we can do on YouTube to change that. And if it was going to happen, I don't see them letting us tell people on YouTube like this. It just doesn't make sense to me. But I'm not saying it's not going to happen, because I think something crazy is going to happen. Something crazy. I'm from Pittsburgh. Some dude just went in a synagogue a month ago and shot 12 old people. And guess what? The synagogue was a Jewish synagogue in our Jewish neighborhood called Squirrel Hill. And it has a Star of David on it. And if you know the Star of David, it's on the seal. The Star of David's on the money. Like, it's on the Star of David. Judaism, that's where the shooting happened. That's just weird to me. The Star of David was the church that got shot up. It's a synagogue. That their symbol is the Star of David. Maybe I'm gonna try to get some photos and stuff from that. But crazy, you know. If you remember the Pittsburgh shooting about a month ago, yeah, that synagogue, the Star of David is their symbol. That's what they were there worshiping. So it's just weird, because that comes back to all the Freemasonry, Illuminati shit on the money, on our currency. Is that Star of David? It does, like, there are signs and symbols that all point to something happening. I'm not denying that. I just think JONEXARMY is a fraud, and he's lying for money. Same with Richie from Boston. They just want to take your guys' money. So my thing, if you want to prep, is to remember, as Americans, man, united we stand, divided we fall. If something happens and we're out killing each other, it's going to help the enemy. No matter if you're hungry, nothing. We just got to stick together, man. And believe in your higher power. Believe and have faith, man. Heart goes a long way. Alright, guys, I'm out. I'm shooting another video. Much love.